Hi, my salty pecans. Happy Friday. Ooh, let me move this a little to the side, like so. Does it look a little? Well, okay, so that is crooked. Hi, my salty pecans. Happy Friday. Happy beautiful HauzPlant and cocktails Friday. Oh, let me adjust this. I see your comment, Mr. Sheffield. You said hopefully we get notified. Yes, we're live. We're rocking and rolling. I feel very mulletish with this curly situation happening. So, what is this under my shoe? What is that? This over. Yeah, my background looks so much clearer. I am late. I'm trying to get myself together. I wanted to clean my little sake container. How are you? Hi, Miss Lady June. Hi, Salty Peeps. How are you all? It is Friday. So, as you can see from what I mentioned, I have a little sake dish, and tonight we are going to enjoy. My best friend gave me this, this uh, American sake. But I guess it's supposed to be Japanese. Hi, Felix, Senora Palacio. So this is a Gekikan sake. It is 15.6 alcohol by volume, product of USA. And on the back, it says brewed in the USA according to the process originated in Gekikan sake in Japan in 1637. Sake is a delightful, versatile beverage you can enjoy many different ways. Gekikan has a subtle flavor which adds character to any drink. The traditional Japanese manner. This is this portion right here that I'm going to read. Pour Gekikan sake in a small container and place in hot water to warm to 105 degrees Fahrenheit. If I want sake on the rocks, I can pour 2 ounces of the Gekikan sake on ice cubes and add twist of lemon peel. If I want a sake screwdriver, I can pour 1.5 ounces of Gekikan sake over ice on a tall glass and fill with OJ. And if I want a sake Bloody Mary, which I will never do, we don't do Bloody Marys. I think, why would I want to eat tomato juice? Like, I could just have a V8 if I want a Bloody Mary, like a V8 with alcohol. Gross. It says pour 2 ounces of Gekikan sake in tall glass, add 3 ounces of tomato juice, a dash of Tabasco sauce, a dash of Worcestershire sauce, 1 teaspoon of lime juice, salt, pepper to taste. Add ice and stir with a celery stalk. Never. I would never. No, thank you. Not on my worst day. Never will ever be that desperate for alcohol to have a Bloody Mary. We're good in the hood. We're good on this side. Let me make sure everything is good. So I'm going to actually chill mine in the freezer for like, that's really what I was waiting for. I just wanted to be a little chilled. It was out with the rest of the alcohol, but I wanted a little bit on the not very room temperature taste. Let me see. Let's see. Okay. So from last weekend, I did not show my face. I did not show my face back up after I told y'all I hurt myself When I tell you Saturday was such an interesting day, like everything interesting. Don't ever let people play with you or play with your time. Stand firm on what you believe. That's all I can say, okay? Don't let people ever play with your time, all right? And you are the master of your life. You have power over everything. You know, when I like tie my headband, it gives me like this dent. Don't ever let anyone play with your time, okay? Because people will try and play you and then act stupid as if your intuitions, what's reality is not true. Do not ever take people for their word, take people for their action. That's the next thing that I can say. Little advice on this beautiful Friday night. People's actions always speak louder than the words that come out of that orifice. All right. If someone says they're going to do something and they don't do it, take that. That is their word. Your word, in my opinion, is your bond, and your actions solidify what you say. If you don't keep your word, and that's for everything. Even when I'm here, like, yo, I'm gonna try to like post. I really do my best to like keep my word. And even if I can't like film or sit and chill and chat with y'all for a minute, I'll pop in and be like, listen, I'm hurt. I'm not in the mood. I wanted to, but I'm letting y'all know, I'm showing up to let y'all know I can't do it. At least communication is important. That's another thing as well. So, like I mentioned, I'm just gonna have sake by itself. My friend is hosting an event later. Oh, I need like a. Okay, I can open this on its own. My friend is hosting an event later, so I'm gonna definitely go and support that. Hold on. Okay, got it. Okay. Oops, that's paper. All right. For a nice little sake. Ooh, delicious. Cheers. Clink. Delicious. Delicious. Sake is like so light. It's so just chill, so calm. That's some good sake. That's some good sake. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna enjoy. I'm gonna try every recipe essentially that they suggested on the back of this, minus the Bloody Mary because we're not doing that. I'm not gonna waste ingredients to have a spicy tomato drink. That's gross. No offense if y'all like that, but I always be like, oh, don't yuck my yum, don't yuck my yum. I'm yucking somebody's yum. Somebody who likes this, I'm yucking your yum. Okay. I would like to try it maybe the screwdriver. I feel like that's the only other way. I don't have like hot water to pour this and let it chill in. Um, but I do have OJ, and we could maybe do a sake screwdriver one day. So yeah, don't let people play with your time. And like for me, my weekends are my time. My weekends are my me time. My weekends are so important. My week nights, like my Friday nights, my Saturday nights, even my Sunday mornings are very special. And if someone like plays with my time, I take it so personally. I take it so personal because it's far and few between, you know. So if someone is like dedicating time or singling out or creating something for that time, respect it. Point barre, like my grandfather would say, point blank. All right, point barre. Cheers to that. And that's the word on the curb. Okay. So after that whole situation, I actually like left my house. I went to like get an outfit or whatever for this event that I was that I had to go to. I also managed to go to the hardware store and get a terracotta planter. Let me see how I can this way. A terracotta planter for the ficus alley. This is the ficus alley, believe it or not. I just put it back in the container so the roots weren't gonna dry out too much because obviously I didn't do anything. So I'm like, let me actually have it in soil, whether it's happy or not in that soil. And when I yanked that plant out of the container, like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, I can see why my ficus was unhappy. When I purchased the plant from the seller, again, I can't even say anything. It's all my fault. The reason the plant turned out the way it is because of the location that it was at. It was by the window. It was also right under the radiator. And the way my bedroom is, that radiator has killed all of my cacti, okay, except for one. This one cacti here managed to survive. I purchased this cacti many years ago when I did that. Mr. Sheffield from Svetlana. I don't know if you know Svetlana, Firefly in the Room. When I did that collab with her, I love Svetlana. So that's my little cactus for our little terrarium thing that we made. Kept that. That's the only one that survived. All of my other cacti have since transitioned, which is devastating. Even the one that I've had for like over a decade, like died this year. So the soil basically had no drainage material. It looked like it was just like straight up like peat moss. So I guess that's what came from the seller. And then the plant parent who bought it from the seller, I guess, left it in there. The plant wasn't doing too well with the plant parent. And then I ended up buying it from the plant parent. It managed to survive about like a good solid 2 years with me. And then the dead of winter, like when it was so cold, my heat was on, I guess, too much, which ended up bringing my plant to its demise, and we're trying to like redo it. So I wanted to get, I'm happy though that I got like a terracotta pot, size appropriate as well for the plant, for the root ball that we are gonna do. I've been planning on actually filming. Okay, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna try to do like pre-recorded video. My camera, so this is the camera that I've been using for many years. I use the Sony A5100, and the way that I charge this battery, these batteries are directly through the camera. So there's a like a little port. Yes, Felix from Lithuania. So this is not charging. Like a light would come on that says charge, but it's not charging. So I ordered the other day. Yeah, there's supposed to be like a light that pops on when I plug it in, and it's not popping on. So both of the batteries that I have are like dead. It doesn't, like, I turn it on and it's not even like opening because the batteries are again dead. So I have a external like charging port that I ordered online that's supposed to be coming in the mail this weekend. So hopefully it arrives and I can start to actually film. So that's been one of like the sucky things that like I want to film, but both batteries are dead. I can't film. So whatever. It is what it is. It is the situation that we're in. So I'm gonna try to like, deal with the issue at hand once the battery comes in. So that's just like my plan for that, because I actually want to do like a whole substrate mix and all that jazz. I'm going to use the mix that I use for Toby, my fiddle leaf fig tree that's in my room. Toby is another story. Toby I've had Toby since I think 2000 and I think I got Toby in maybe 2016 or 2017 as like a little bush. Okay, it was like a little bush plant. And Toby has since just been doing amazing for me. A couple of years ago, like most of Toby's leaves fell because I use like neem oil, and I guess it was not happy with the way I was using the neem oil on the leaves. So the leaves just like fell off. Since then, Toby has, grown and done its thing. And then I don't know if y'all remember, I tried to like graft Toby, and I did the moss around it to see if it was going to give me a new growth. No, no, nothing ever ended up happening with that. So I left Toby alone, and then Toby decided to spite me and grow a new growth point at the base of the plant. So I've been wanting Toby to grow arms, okay? But Toby grew like another leg, which was a little annoying. But I'm happy, nevertheless, I'm happy about it. I'm happy that Toby is Tobying. We love Toby. So I'm going to try to use the substrate mix that I use for Toby for my Ficus alley. If y'all are watching, please give this video a thumbs up. All 11 of you that are here, I'd appreciate it. So that's that with my Ficus alley. We're going to actually do a recorded video regarding that. And yeah, I'm excited actually. I'm pretty excited. But as you can see by the title, I'm going to give y'all a little update regarding my prop box. We're going to have a look at a couple of these cuttings. I see there's some moldy bits in here, and I see some roots at other points. I see some new growth on other ones. So we're just going to have a look at the container to see how everyone is doing. Yes, it's Svetlana, the firefly in the room. She's gotten married. Since then, this was like pandemic that I filmed this video with her. Her Rocky, if I'm not mistaken, I believe Rocky passed away as well, her dog. So, ooh, looks good. All right, so I'm going to see if I remember who's who and who's where. Okay. So off screen, I actually cut into another plant. I actually decided to cut my, what's this plant called again? My Scindapsus silver. Yeah, my silver Scindapsus. This plant was not very happy, like in its container. But again, like I don't blame it for not being happy because number one, it was in the corner. Nobody ever puts baby in a corner. I put baby in a corner, and baby was just really unhappy. So I decided to give this plant a chop and try to survive the lone wolf leaf. So I see that it's putting out 2 new growth points for me. Y'all definitely can't see, but there's like a little nub. Hold on. All right. Exhibit A. Do any of these have points? Okay. Let's zoom y'all in. Let's zoom y'all in. All right. So this little nub right here. Okay. That's a new growth point. Exciting. Let me see if I see more nubbies. Trying to remove like the sheath. The sheath is like that protective. Yes. Okay. So we have a little nubby here. Can y'all see? Can y'all see? This right here. this little thing right here. So you see the aerial root. This is aerial root. So this little nub back here. Gosh, it's so hard for y'all to see. Anyways, take my word for it. There is 2 new growth points visible. So I'm happy about that. And I think there's another one in here too. All right, so I also have another cutting of it. This one also has a new growth point. I'm gonna just carefully remove that little sheath. I need like mini tweezers. Okay. Try to be careful, be very careful. All right, so there's like a new growth point here. Again, this is aerial root, and this little thing right here, y'all can barely see that's a new growth point. So I'm excited about that for sure. So let's put that back in here. I'm really trying to like save that plant because it was beautiful. It was such a beautiful, so beautiful. All right, so those are the 2 Skin Dapsis Silver something that's are in here. I'm gonna have a look at some of the ones that seem to not actually be doing all that well. So here, let's pick it up with the pencil or not. All right, relax. Okay, so this is starting to turn into jello. That's definitely not happy, but it looks like there's like. It looks as if this bottom portion is still surviving, but here it's even creating like this little living bacteria, which is fine. Whatever, I'm gonna stick that back in here. Oh, and then there's another piece of it that definitely is DEAD dead. So this I'm gonna toss out because there's actually no need for it to be in the container. I don't want it to spread like wildfire. Got my bag of just leaves. All right. So I don't know. There's like, I think I might have to do a anti-pest. Hi, CJ. You're not late. You're just in time. Don't worry, you're not late. Welcome. Okay, so this piece, let me have a feel of this. Here, yeah, this is mush. All mush. So this is trash. Let me see. All right, let me have a look at this cutting too. This one, it's like basically mush. Yeah, basically mush. I don't even want to bother to keep this. This is trash as well, going in the trash. I have a couple of my salty pecan cuttings. And can y'all tell me what is this? It's like little moldy bits. I already nicked one off and I don't want it to like spread. Oh, they're like all laid up on each other. Okay. So you see, it's like creating these little clusters of like colonies. These are like colonies of whatever. Let me just wipe the colonies off. You know, I guess it's happy in here, the humidity, the moisture. But I don't want it in my, I don't want it. I don't want it in here. I don't want it in here. Wiped it off. But as y'all can see, this wasn't here before. This is an entire new root. So we're happy about that. This two-noted salty pecan cutting has already formed a root. We're standing that. We love it. We love it. We love it. And I'll put you right back here with your other salty pecan cuttings. This here has not formed any roots just yet, but I'm seeing some new growth points. So right here, this little nub. It's so hard for y'all to see on this webcam. You see this little bright green nub right here behind the pencil? That's a new growth point. None of the air, I just said it, the air roots have popped and created new growth, but that's okay. And I'm just going to pull up this mushy top piece. But next to the mushy top piece, there's actually a new growth point. So we're going to stick that back there and toss this out. All right. And for the most part, the rest of the salty pecans are looking good. I'm just going to wipe down the leaves because some of the leaves, again, have this like colony. I don't want a colony on here. But the salty pecans are doing really great. So this is actually not a salty pecan. This is a skeleton key. And the skeleton key itself has, number one, if we're really looking at it, this is a root. And this is actually you see this little green offshoot thing? This is a new growth. The aerial roots are popping. This one has popped. This one has popped. This one is also an entire aerial root right here that I'm wiggling. Happy, happy, happy. Happy about that. Very happy about that. Y'all, do you think I should sprinkle some cinnamon into this? Because they usually say cinnamon is good for like molding, bacteria, and all that jazz. You think I should sprinkle some cinnamon? Let me know. So this is Senora Pink Princess. Some of the leaves are a little mushy, which we're going to toss. Any mushy leaves are gone. This one is about to turn into mush any day, so I'm just going to pop this off. We'll sacrifice. He's going to sacrifice. All right. There's an interior leaf that's mushy as well. Pull that out. All right. But oddly enough, here, as you can see, it's giving me just an interior. This is a root. The top part of the Pink Princess is rooting for me. And again, this has some of that colony. So let's wipe off whatever colony this is. The plant itself is firm, which is a good sign. Stick that back here. And I'm going to have just another look at some other ones. I'm looking to see how the pink princesses are doing. They're looking good. This leafless node has given me 2 new growth points. As you can see, this is 1 new growth point. And if I just slightly rotate this, this is another new growth point. So I'm going to pop this off. Ooh, look at that little hidden surprise. A 3rd new growth point. No aerial roots just yet. No roots at all just yet. But honestly, if I wanted, I can just cut this 1, 2, 3 separate plants, 3 separate pink princesses. Happy about that. So let's stick her back here. If you see me doing a little wipey wipe, let me see it on. I'm gonna do a little wipey wipe of the leaves that I see has some colonies on it. And these are like spores. I don't want the spores spreading anymore. They honestly look so much like spiders' nests because they're like congregated. Let's have a cheers to my sake. Take that straight to the head. Refreshing. Wow. Look at this cutting. This other pink princess cutting. Look how beautiful this leaf is. It's like a light pink, almost white. I love it. I love it so much. Oh my gosh, y'all. I didn't even tell you. I went to work 1.25 days this entire week. I went full day today and I started work at 11 yesterday. I didn't go to work on Monday. I was sick. I didn't go to work on Tuesday. I was sick. I didn't go to work on Wednesday. I was sick. I caved in and I went to work on Thursday, because I don't got any more sick days. So I had to like use a vacation day on Wednesday. So I have not been sick, like gotten a cold, honest to God, in years. I think the last time I've gotten a cold, I wonder how Ruth is doing. I remember last week she said she's not feeling too well. Ruthie, hoping to see you soon, I love. Yeah, so I've just been sick and I'm just gonna break this off. This has a whole little colony as well. I don't really care for the colony. You see? There's a little colony growing. I'm gonna toss you. I'm okay to sacrifice that leaf. Okay. Looking good. So that's the salty pecans. That's the whatchamacallit, the pink princesses. Let's wipe off the spores on the back of this as well. I wonder who introduced this bacteria into my freaking container. I'm gonna pop this leaf off. Again, it has like a whole little colony situation happening. Like the plants are healthy, but again, I don't want this shit. Oh, hold on. My ear. completely just went silent just now. All right, here's a little spory colony, dead leaf, tossing that out. Tossing that out. This is a leafless pink princess cutting that also has given me 3 new growth points. So you can see this little pink green situation, new growth point number 1, pink green situation, new growth point number 2, pink green situation, new growth point number 3. And I'm just gonna pop off that. And there's honestly like a little another new growth point number 4. Standing, we're here for it. We love it. This was a little skinny one that I'm seeing is giving me some new growth points as well. Happy about that. It's a little skinny, a little prawny, a little pruny, but we're not even going to pay attention to all of that. We're just going to motivate it. You got this, baby. Keep growing for us. All right. Look at this beauty. This pink princess has a little leaf, but it's giving me new growth point number 1. New growth point number 2, right here. New growth point number 3, new growth point number 4. And an aerial root that's hanging onto the perlite. Love it, love it. And then it has a little tiny colony up here that we're going to wipe off. I'm going to tuck you back in. That's it. We're just going to tuck it and go. Why does it sound like it's raining? Hold on, let me check the weather really quickly. Oh, 95% degree, full rain. Probably leave my house around 10. I'm gonna go out, support, like I told y'all, my friend. So give myself like an hour and a half. I might head out in maybe like 10-ish minutes, y'all, so I can go shower. I've been at work all day. You know, get my Friday nights going. Wow. Look at this. So I think this is a skeleton key because it's in the skeleton key section. Look how long this root is. And it's giving me a new growth point. That's the really interesting thing about plants. As you can see, so far, I've shown you a couple of different cuttings, okay? I've shown you a couple of different cuttings of the same exact plants. We chopped them on the same day at the same time, essentially gave them the same exact care. We gave majority of them a nice little rooting hormone dip as well, but not everyone is responding the same. Some are pushing out more new growth than others. Again, they're in the same environment. Is it the way it's facing? The ones that are maybe facing the window more are reacting better than maybe the ones that are on like the back side of the container. So let's say this is my windowsill. So is it because the plants that are on this side are closer? Sorry, not my windowsill, but my window. Is it because the plants on this side are closer to the sunlight than the plants that are like back here? Is that what the cause is? Like, but again, they're in the same environment. They're getting the same humidity, the same care, the same light, but they're reacting completely different. So honestly, when people say it's not you, it's the plant, it really is not you. It really is the plant, because every cutting reacts obviously different. And again, they're in the same environment. So you're not really a bad plant parent. you just probably just have a bad batch, a bad cutting, a bad middle portion, you know? Like, don't blame yourself. You got this. Just keep at it. Just tell yourself that you're good. Tell yourself you're fine. Tell the plant that it's fine. And hopefully it listens. Hopefully it listens. And if it doesn't, we're going to give it a knuckle sandwich. All right. Don't be afraid to give your plants a knuckle sandwich. This salty pecan cutting, half of it is yellowing. The other, I'm sorry, 2/3 of it is yellowing. The other third is rooted and green. But even the yellow one is solid. It's like thick. It's thick, y'all. What the hell? What the actual hell? In my best Dr. Phil voice. All right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right. All right. Tonight, tonight. All right, all right. Tonight. Alright, alright. Like this little pink princess top cutting, it's not really doing much. He's just gonna put you right back, stick you right back in here like we didn't even look your way. Okay. So that is a majority of them. I'm not gonna pull all of them out. I don't wanna like super disturb everyone. But this is about a week-ish? 2-ish, weekish. Let me double check on the tubes. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so that was on March the 8th. Today is March 28th when I put everything in here. So, interesting. Interesting. So this is 20 days worth of updates, at least regarding this container. Not too bad though. Not too bad. Right? I'm just gonna actually seal it. I'm gonna check the bottom. I'm not gonna add any additional water, but funny enough, I guess there's one of them. The roots have actually reached the bottom. Y'all won't be able to see this at all, so I don't even want to bother and slide things around. Let me see if you can see. All right, y'all, you can see. All right, you can see it. Look at this root. That's reached the bottom. That's a root. That's an entire root. And it looks like it's coming from either a salty pecan or a skeleton key. So this is probably a skeleton key or a salty pecan root. Hi, Ruth. How are you? Welcome. Let's see. Yes, Mr. Sheffield. So it didn't like go through. It's not letting me like go through that. So I don't know. I think because it's like a regular page. I don't know. It wasn't letting me do it. So Bummed out for sure. For sure. Okay, Mr. Sheffield, I need some advice because I think maybe I might have to move this closer to the window now. But it's getting like skinny and it's not fattening up. Is it the lighting? Do I have to like put this like deadpan on the window? Is that what I have to do? Is that what I have to do? Let me know. Oh, it's okay, Ruth. If you don't mind, you can always catch the playback. You can always catch the playback. I'm gonna have one more little thing of sake with y'all, and then your girl is gonna head OUT. I'm gonna head out and get my night started. Might shut my eyes for like 30 minutes too, because I'm so tired. I'm so exhausted. It's been a long day, and the type of work I do. Mm. I love my outfit today. I look so cute. Now that I'm like, I love dressing up. I'm such a girly girl. So I love like putting my outfits together. And I work in, I'm not going to say like corporate, but I work in an office environment. So I love wearing like my office attire, all of that jazz, all of that good stuff. And, you know, being cute and dressing up for myself. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Before I go, let me tell you this little quick story. So there's this girl, this woman who works in my office. And, you know, before we used to be in the office like 5 days a week, we would see each other like one day a week. And I actually met her like once or twice during like days like we all had to go, like my unit, like my group, my team had to go in because there's I think about like 14 different units and teams for my job. So hers and mine, they like my supervisor is her supervisor's backup and her super Felix, yes. Mr. Sheffield has um bitten all of us, okay? Has at least bitten me. So I'm out here gallivanting just like Mr. Sheffield, okay? I am out on the night, on this rainy night, and I was planning on wearing some suede heels. Not happening anymore because not in this rain. I'm not about to ruin my good suede boots. Um, so yeah, so I've seen her a couple of times, and we've like spoken. Sometimes I've sat with her like at lunch, right? We sit with each other at lunch. So she switched up her hair. So she usually has like her natural hair, which is, like short, whatever. That's not the point. She switched up her hair. So she had like long, pretty, like gorgeous hair. And I went into the bathroom this morning. The way the bathrooms in my office are set up, so there's like a lounge. So you enter the bathroom, there's a lounge, right? And then there's another door to the actual bathrooms where the stalls and the sinks are. So she was sitting in the lounge area, and like I'm like, oh my God, like you look amazing. So I'm someone that I do not have a problem complimenting people, men, women. Like I love complimenting somebody. I will see somebody on the street and I'll be like, I love your coat, I love your outfit, oh my God, you look amazing. I lose nothing by complimenting people. I love to compliment people. I live for complimenting people. It's genuine though. So I was just like, oh my God, like you look amazing. Like just like bigging her up, right? And then I went into like the second door. I like washed my hands, because I came into the building, and then I was just like, all right, bye. I exited the bathroom stall. So that was maybe around like 8 a.m., right? around like 1:20 in the afternoon when I took lunch, she was sitting in the cafeteria with another one of the coworkers, and she was like on the phone with somebody. And then like she put her hands out to me and she was just like, "Oh my God, you're an angel." And I'm like, "What?" She was just like, I was on the phone, like going through like this breakup on the phone, and she's telling her coworker and the person on the phone, right? About, but she's also telling me about things I didn't even know that was going on. She was just like I'm sitting in the bathroom on the phone going through a breakup, and she comes in and she's just like, "Oh my God, you look amazing!" Like pretty much just repeated everything that I said, and then she was just like, "I'm on the phone with this guy who's essentially like breaking up with her, like I guess like down talking to her, right?" And then the guy I guess is overhearing like just me genuinely complimenting this girl, and then he was just like, "Oh, what, you think you're the shit now, like, like." And then she said like the comments that I was like the compliments that I was giving her in that moment when somebody else was making her feel like garbage trumped everything that was going like that was happening to her on that phone call. And she was just like, "You're my angel, like you really don't understand like how much my words impacted her." And I was just like, "What?" Like really? Like I didn't do it expecting for it to impact her the way that it did. I didn't do it expecting for her to feel the way that she did. I didn't even know, honestly, I didn't even know she was on the phone. Like, I really be in my own world. I had my ear pods in. Like, she responded. I seen her mouthing, like, "Oh my God, like, thank you. But I didn't even, like, listen to her, like, what she was saying. Because I'm here, like, "Girl, you look amazing. Like, what? You look so fabulous. Yes, all of that." And then I went to go wash my hands. And then I came back out. And I was just like, "All right, bye." I exited the back, like, exit the lounge, exited the bathroom, exited the lounge, and went about my business. Right. And then, so it's like, you really never know how you can impact somebody. The words that you speak onto others, you really don't know what it means to somebody. So power is always in the tongue. So instead of being someone, I guess, that spews negativity, we can spew negativity. Like, this is life. Life is real. But that was just like, I I'm happy she said it to me, right? And it's also interesting because she said it like in the presence of others and also on the phone with somebody else. I don't even know who she's talking about. And I'm like, "Girl, come here, give me a hug." Like, so like I went around the table like after she said that, and like I hugged her and I'm like, "All right, y'all, enjoy your lunch. Bye." Like, I gotta go because I only got 45 minutes for lunch and we're like 40 minutes into this 45-minute lunch, like I gotta go. But thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Okay. Yes, Ruth. Mm-hmm. You never know when a good word will lift someone. 100%. 100%. 100%. What, Felix? You gallivanting out tonight? Okay, where you going, Felix? Let us know. Actually, catch us up. Catch us up. Enjoy your night. We're gonna chat about it. I don't know if I'm gonna pop in tomorrow or maybe Sunday. I'm going to try my best to not only post a pre-recorded video, but maybe, I don't know. I don't want to say I'm gonna go live. I really don't know if I'm gonna have like the time or the energy or the capacity to go live this weekend because I have a couple of things. The next weekend is even more busy and hectic. But without a doubt, you will get another video from me. Most likely, it will be a pre-recorded video um, about the ficus alley that we're going to jazz up. We got a terracotta pot, like I mentioned, for it, which will help with wicking moisture and root rot and all of that. Um, I'm happy I have some perlite left, so we're gonna help with the aeration. I have enough. I have plenty of like product left I do have to do a nice shopping haul at the hardware store, maybe Home Depot, Lowe's. I love going to those places to get some orchid bark and some perlite because I definitely have run out of that. I have plenty of soil. I want to get worm casting as well. So there's a couple of things that I need to re up for my planty for my plants. So that's one thing. Um, yes, giving some positives will always help someone, Felix, 100%. I hope you enjoy your hangout with your friends. Well deserved. And I hope the weather is better for you up there because over here by me, it's disgusting. Like I just mentioned, it's raining. Why is my ear doing that? My ear is just like, you can like barely hear in this ear. Um, yeah, yeah. All right, salty peeps. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go ahead get ready. Uh, I'm going into the city tonight, so I can't even like take a taxi because usually if I like hang out in like Brooklyn, I I take a taxi. Like I don't have time to take like public transportation. And I'm planning on like dancing and like drinking, so I don't even have a car, but like even if I had a car, like I wouldn't be driving because I'm gonna be like drinking or whatever. So I'm gonna definitely have to take like the train into Manhattan. Um, and it's like raining, so what I usually do, I have these like little foldable flats, right? Because I love to wear heels. I'm a heels girl. 9 times out of 10, if I'm going out, I'm going to be in heels. Okay. And I like my skinny heels. I like a nice skinny stiletto heel, like 3+ inches all night. Okay. I love a heel. So usually what I do, like to go from point A to point B, I have these like little foldable flats because you will not catch me in my little kiki stilettos, like walking on concrete, like trying to like football player, like like jog, like up and down. No, no, I'm not doing that. So I usually have like these little foldable flats. I can show y'all, but it's in the other room. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Hold on. Hold on one moment. Okay, so I have these. They come in their own carrying case. Convenient. Right, right, right. Yes. I took these from my mom, but I've had like my own pair before that she's taken from me, so this is like revenge. So they're like these little foldable flats. So like I'll put them on and I'll get from point A to point B. When I get to my location, I know I'm going to be wearing my heels for hours and I'm not going to take them off because when I go home, I always have like a ride home. So I got like the black pair from my mom too. She knows about the gold one, but she didn't know I took her black ones too. Again, little foldies. Okay. And they fit in my jacket pocket. Depending on the purse that I have, it'll fit in the purse as well. Okay. And but really they're flats. So this is my hack for being a non-car owner. I have my license, but a non-car owner and wearing heels. I love heels, like I said. I am not a fan of like them little thick heels. When I was younger, maybe in my college years, I've had those, but now for a hot while, even before, I like my skinny heels, okay? Once you know how to walk in heels, you kind of just you deal with it. The pay it's not really painful, you know, and yeah. Mm. Yeah, so with that being said, if you have not done so and you're still watching, please give this video a thumbs up for me. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, I will see you all. No, not kitten heels. Kitten heels are different. Kitten heels are thinny, but they're kitten, not kitten heels. I mean like the little clunk, like the clunky ones. Not kitten heels. Kitten heels are cute. You know, little kitten heel by the pool. Tee hee tee hee. You know, but I don't need no kitten heels yet. You know, the click 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 click. I like my little. Yeah, block heels. But block heels, like I would do like I would do a tall block heel. I don't want like I don't want like I don't want those. I used to again wear them like when I was like younger, but now, you know, personally for me, like I still got the legs, I still got the knees, I still got the hips, I still got the, you know, the balls of my foot that can withstand a thinner heel. So I'm going to take advantage. Okay. I'm going to take advantage of being able to wear those, being able to rock those comfortably. You know, if that time comes where I can't, I understand. Um, like a stiletto, essentially, like I like a nice stiletto. I'm a stiletto girl. I like stiletto boots. I like stiletto heels. I like stiletto peep toes. I I love it. I love it. I love it. Like I'm a shoes girl. Um, I will. I definitely will, Mr. Sheffield. 100% safety is number one. Will always be. That's always like my priority. Always have like my head in a swivel. You'll see I have headphones in with nothing playing. Okay. Because I need to always be aware of my surrounding, but I keep headphones in because it kind of like deters people from speaking to you, or even somebody's like, "Yo, I'm talking to you." Come again? Huh? I heard you. I just don't feel like interacting, you know, and like whatever. So let me finish my little sake salty peeps and delicious. Again, I was having some Gekikan sake made in the US, inspired from traditional Japanese recipes and deliciousness. So yes, let me go ahead. I'm gonna go hop in the shower. Wait. Don't go yet. Wait. Hold on. Don't go yet. Don't go yet. Don't go yet. Don't get yet. Don't go yet. I have been in dire need, okay? When I say dire need of a like curling hair, like curling iron, all right? I have been using like my straightener to give myself like waves and curls and whatnot. But I went into Burlington yesterday, right? Because again, I came to work at 11. I went to lunch at like 12 something. And then I just enjoyed my lunch outside. So I found exactly what I needed and more. I found this set, a curling iron set, and it comes with many different like size wands. So it's like interchangeable. So I'm so happy about that. Okay. So this is like the base. And you can interchange the different like size barrels. And it comes with like a little brush. So I'm so stoked. I am so excited about this. that I get to use this because I've been wanting like curling irons for a while. I had a small curling iron, but you know, I can use this. I'm so happy, and it's just so ergonomic, economic, whatever the word is, because I don't need to have, how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't need to have 5 different tools. I have one tool with interchangeable heads. Genius. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh, I'm ecstatic. Okay, this was like, oh. I'm geeked. Okay, I'm so excited. I'm gonna use this tonight. I don't know which size curl I'm gonna use, but I gotta get out of here, y'all. Now I only like barely have like an hour and 15 minutes to get ready. But I love doing that. I love spending time with you all. I can't believe I've been on here for over an hour. Time literally flies when you're having fun with your people. All right. I always have a blast with you all. And I love the little community that we're building. So with that being said, thank you so much. Ooh, okay, CJ, fancy. He said, I hear you, Felix. Can't wait till this is over so I can bring out the drop top. Okay, stunt on us. Stunt on us, CJ. Okay. It's going to be 75. Well, it's 75 today and 30 to 40 tomorrow. Ew. How? Whoever is playing with the weather machine, they need to relax. They need to calm down. Calm down. Stop playing with the weather machine. I'm tired of this. Give me good spring weather. It's not even April, and you give me April showers. I'm tired of this. I don't want May flowers. Give me March flowers. Okay. So, yes, I love you all. Let me go ahead. Because every time I say, I gotta go, I do this every single live. I'm always like, all right, guys, I gotta go. Gotta go right now. Gotta go. All right. I love you all. Yes, Lola, she just be like popping in like, girl, you sound a little too excited. Is everything okay? You know, I gotta like curl my hair. I gotta do it all. Do it all. All right. I'll see you on the next one. Let's get growing again. I don't know if I'm going to go live, but without a doubt, you're going to get a pre-recorded video. Without a doubt. I will see you on the next one. Let's get going. Bye. And give this video a thumbs up again if you have not done so already. Good night. Thank you for joining me.